ACCT Philly is contracted by the City of Philadelphia to provide animal control services to all the city's residents. We also have life-saving programs such as foster care and adoption to find wonderful homes for the animals that come into our shelter. And we also have prevention services to help people keep their pets in their home.
We're also really lucky in that the City of Philadelphia as a whole is very dedicated to saving animals' lives. So they don't consider the work that we do as something that's not valuable or important. They actually, from the city government on down, feel that what we do here is very important and are committed to saving lives.
Animal control officers, we are the ones that are on the streets every day. We are the ones that get dispatch calls that are going to houses, places in the City of Philadelphia to remove animals. When people can't afford to have their animals or find animals in the streets, we're the ones that are picking animals up in the street and bringing them back to the shelter.
One part of my job is to oversee the adoptions of the animals that come in to ACCT, and that's cats, dogs, snakes, birds, hamsters, guinea pigs. It runs the gamut. And the other part is getting animals that come into our shelter assessed and out to appropriate rescue groups that can kind of take our overflow of the animals that come in.
Strays are being rescued all over the city of Philadelphia. We get calls from every neighborhood, every zip code in Philadelphia.
I wish I could say that areas were small and there's only 1 or 2 areas in the whole city, but really it's everywhere in the city, from the southwest, northeast, middle of the city, center city, out by the water. It's everywhere in the city.
When a stray animal is found in Philadelphia and brought into ACCT Philly, the animal goes through our intake process, which involves an intake medical exam where it gets looked at, given all of its age-appropriate vaccinations, and then it moves on to our behavior assessment if it's a dog, and if it's a cat, it moves right up into our adoption area or our waiting area for our foster program if the cats and kittens are underage.
We have someone on staff that evaluates the dogs for behaviors such as food aggression, dog aggression, to see if they're playful, if they're mouthy, if they just need some training. And from there, we kind of work with them to find an appropriate place for them to go.
ACCT Philly has a really vibrant adoption program that's open 7 days a week, which is pretty rare. So we take in animals 7 days a week, so why not adopt animals out 7 days a week? And that's 365 days a year, so if you're looking for a cat on Christmas, come on in. Our adoption program matches people with the best pet for their family, and so we have dogs that range in size from 7 pounds to 57 pounds. We have puppies, we have senior dogs, we have dogs of all breeds. And then for cats, we have tons of kittens, especially in spring and summer. And we have everything from your typical tabby cat to fancy cats as well, cats of all ages.
There is a reason why we're all here, and it is to protect the animals of Philadelphia. Our job is also to protect the citizens, the humans as well, but I couldn't imagine not being here and not playing some role in trying to rescue animals and get as many animals as we can into forever homes and just really rescuing as many as we can.
Who doesn't want to save animals? To actually be a part on the front line and actually saving the animals, it's really an experience that you can't really put into words. Like, I want to say I wanted to do this my whole life, but it really wasn't the case. I was one of the people that saw the commercial and was like, you know, I'm fresh out of college, not everywhere's hiring right now, let me throw my application out there, see what happens. I got the job, and I can't say I regret a minute of it.
If you see a lost animal within the city of Philadelphia, you want to take a look at that animal to see if that animal, you determine that animal is maybe a lost pet from within the neighborhood. If you're not sure whether that animal is lost or whether that animal might present a danger to the public, you can give us a call within the city of Philadelphia. If people are outside of the city of Philadelphia, the best resource for you if you see a stray animal in your neighborhood is to contact your local police department and find out what the resources for animal control are in your community.
Well, rescue pets in my experience are the best. I'm a big fan of just big, goofy, silly dogs, and I have several of them in my house, all of which came from different rescue groups. 3 of them are actually from here. I find that dogs that come out of shelters tend to be more loyal. I've never had a purebred dog or a dog from a breeder, but in my experience, the dogs that come out of here are definitely loyal animals and eager to be parts of families. So I think that they're definitely thankful when they are saved by a family.